Hello, everyone. My name is Janani Vijayaraghavan, and I'm a health advisor with Plan International Canada. My leadership project focuses on reframing sexual reproductive health programs through a lens of human-centered design, an approach that puts people at the center of solutions. The evidence for using HCD in health programs has been growing over the years. HCD is a problem-solving approach grounded in empathy, co-creation, iteration, and collaboration, putting people at the center to create the best possible results. In SRHR programming, that means truly reflecting the lived realities of women and girls. HCD is important in our programs because it helps address persistent gaps, like provider bias and harmful gender norms. It increases impact and effectiveness and strengthens longer-term ownership and sustainability. After working in SRHR programming for several years, I noticed a gap in my organization's programming approach. While we often included aspects of HCD and consulted communities, we rarely co-designed with them. HCD wasn't a standard practice in our organization yet. I see a deep alignment between HCD and our organization's commitment to feminist principles and localization, and a natural fit with our mission of creating a just and equal world where women and girls can make decisions about their bodies and futures. As I learned more about HCD's core principles, I saw a real opportunity for the work that I do to take on a different lens. For my leadership project, I set out to build organizational comfort and capacity with HCD and embed its principles into current and future SRHR programs. My vision was to position HCD as a core component of our work so we can deliver more responsive, impactful, and inclusive programs for women and girls. Firstly, I wanted to understand what was standing in the way of adopting HCD more widely. Through interviews with stakeholders across the organization, country offices, our global hub, and our main donor, I learned that while there was interest in innovation, awareness of HCD was mixed. Key barriers included time and cost constraints, lack of donor flexibility, risk aversion, and internally, a lack of practical tools, expertise, and awareness of evidence at scale. But there were also strong opportunities. There was alignment with our SRHR goals and feminist principles. Donors are open to innovation if we can show impact, and we already have a project in Mozambique using HCD to serve as proof of concept. To build momentum, I organized our first learning session for 25 technical team members. Participants were eager to learn about HCD, saw its potential, and asked thoughtful questions about how it could fit into their work. While this work is ongoing, my focus now is on sharing lessons learned and evidence internally and externally, finalizing and launching a foundational guide, and integrating HCD into our theory of change. And I'm excited to keep moving this forward. I came into this leadership journey thinking leadership had to be loud and often questioned whether quiet leadership could be effective in driving change. But I've learned it's about being authentic, intentional, creating space for others while also owning my accomplishments. Within the 4 pillars of the leadership journey, I've shown authentic leadership by strengthening my voice, by boldly sharing our work externally, and being transparent about learning as I go. Demonstrated inclusive leadership by applying co-creation principles beyond this project, developing research tools with partners in adolescence in Tanzania, facilitating dialogues with my technical team, making space for multiple perspectives, even when they challenge my own. I've displayed strategic leadership by championing HCD internally, leading change that could transform how we design SRHR programs, and positioning HCD as a tool to advance gender transformative programming and connect the bigger picture to actionable steps. This journey has elevated my leadership presence, built confidence and courage, and deepened relationships within my organization and globally. It's given me the mindset shifts, reflection, and allies I need to navigate the road ahead. One of the biggest lessons for me has been understanding that there's so much within my locus of control, things I can focus on that are meaningful to me and allow my leadership to shine, even when bigger systems or situations are beyond my control. Being part of the WomenLift Health cohort has shown me the power of collective leadership, and I've had the pleasure to get to know a powerhouse of women leaders. I'm deeply grateful to my mentoring group, my journey buddy, my coach and mentor, and the entire WomenLift Health team for their support and encouragement throughout this journey. Thank you.